Middletown seems to be ground zero for high school winning robotics teams. Indeed, VEX Robotics is the largest and fastest growing robotics program for middle and high schoolers. So my guests today are Travis Newman, driver, builder, coder, and Mia Anino, project manager. Welcome to you both. This is going to be really great fun.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, you
today.
bet.
Thank you.
All right, so Travis, introduce us to Walter and tell me, is this your own design? You can come up with whatever you want in competition. Tell me about it.
So this year's Walter, and this is the robot we built this year for the 2023-2024 VEX Robotics competition. So each year they come out with a new challenge, and by they I mean VEX organization. They come out with a new challenge every year, and you have to build a robot to solve all those challenges and compete against teams from across the world.
Mia, tell me, you're the project engineer, so they do everything you tell them to do, I know. So tell me about the awards that this team has won.
Oh goodness, we have won so many. We started off our sophomore year and we have won so many awards throughout.
And why do you think that is? What is it about your team with building, with action, with finesse, whatever? What do you have that you've cornered the market on?
I feel like flexibility has been one of our strengths as a team. We've been able to adapt to almost any situation we've been faced with, which is actually this award from the Navy. It's the
And that was your first ever robotics competition. You guys won it.
Yes,
right?
Actually, no other team has ever won this award before, which is absolutely crazy to think about, but it was actually for how cohesive our team worked together. And it was just absolutely.
Well, congratulations. All right. These are built to break apart because they do, right? You're in competition and they...
So they're not built to break, they're built to be sturdy, but there's a lot of rigorous combat between them all, and not combat, but competition between them. I mean, it's a 2v2 style competition. So there's 4 robots on the field at the time from 4 completely different schools, and they're trying to win.
So as Mia says, flexibility. All right, let's see what Walter can do, and I'm going to let you guys do your professional list right here.
All right.
So Walter can shoot. He can shoot those things. He can intake them very nicely. He has sets of wings used to push these around the field. Used to push them. I mean, it.
So you graded by what the machine can do in competition?
Yes. So over the competition, I mean, it's a point system. So the goal is to get as many of these green things in the goal, as many of them in your goal. So the goal, I mean, you have to figure out how to manipulate them around the field, figure out how to score them. And the biggest challenge this year was the fact that the goal is actually a little bit shorter than these. So rather than like shooting them like you would in soccer, you have to be able to push them under, which makes the game a little bit harder. So you have to figure out ways to design around that.
Mia, do you drive these as well as a project manager?
Actually, I don't. We've practiced for fun. I have to say Travis is a much better driver than I am.
So that's in his wheelhouse. Managing it is in your wheelhouse. All right, you're going to this competition, this world competition at the end of April. What do you think your chances are? And you are up against 800 teams in 50 countries.
Yes.
So what do you think? Just say, yes, we're going to win.
I think we have a pretty good shot. I mean, it's obviously difficult. There's 800 teams from around the world, and this is the World Championship for a reason. I mean, there's tons of tough competition, but I think the experience that we have gained over these years, and I think as a team, I think we have a pretty good shot.
Oh, that's terrific.
At doing really well.
And how does this run? It runs on what? Batteries?
So here we do have a battery. We have I don't know what kind of battery, but we have a battery, and it's all ran, and then you program it.
Yep.
So at the beginning of the match, there is a 15-second autonomous period. So that is basically the robot controlling itself. I'm not allowed to drive it. The robot is programmed to do a certain task or whatever.
Awesome.
And you have to program it over the season. It develops and just gets higher level, and it's honestly really cool.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming here. I hope to hear that you have beat out 800 or 50 countries and 800 other teams. Congratulations to you both, and good luck. And I can't wait to see you on TV someday driving this thing around.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You bet. And if you'd like to know more about this robotics team from Middletown, go to WTNH.com or the News 8 app.